is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A running play, it's Dowdle. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They run again with Dowdle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Rodgers going to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rodgers now to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. On the run, it's Dowdle. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They run here with Dowdle. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Throwing now is Rodgers. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Dowdle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Rico Dowdle punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for KC. 64 yards.
First down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes will throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead.
Score, Chiefs 8, Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Now it's Rodgers. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On second down, they'll run it here. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's third down.
On play action, now Rodgers. That is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
A 50-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. And nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. From From the gun, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down. They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Boswell's kick is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
At their own 20-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Walker has it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, fourth down, Mahomes. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
shotgun now for Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there, second and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the KC crowd can make it very tough. Rodgers now to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Michael Pittman from 4 yards out. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 17-8. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does.
He's got a man, complete. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy, 51 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
The first catch of the ball game there for Metcalf, and a first down to boot. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A 54-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this is going to remain a one-point game. Here's 1st and 10. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here comes second down.
29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
First down.
Mahomes will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
This is 1st and 10. Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to almost certainly win the football game. Butker's kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, Rodgers. Now, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Here's 1st down. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So a very... The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from Ford Field. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Goff now looking to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 79 yards. And the Lions go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Murray now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Running right, Jones. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for guys on the tackle.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Shotgun now from Murray. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Goff now to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Here's Goff. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Goff now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Goff now looks to throw. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Now Goff, as they've got it with a third down coming up. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. On fourth down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
33 yards that time.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot at Captain.
Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 37 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Lions 10, Vikings 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Completes this to Addison out left.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Throwing now is Murray. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
This is how offensive coordinators earn their money. He throws ahead of the curve after first down.
Got 7 yards first down play, but then you get stuffed there on 2nd down, maybe just a yard out of it. Now your advantage is evaporated. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Breaks through the contact. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That play won't lead any highlight packages, but it did its job. They knew where the first down marker was, and were able to pick it up with the short pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff. This is intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. That's Demario Davis. And the Jets will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jets, first down. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock, but that first down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. This is caught. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson in from 3 yards. On his Katie York for the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
7. Chargers, nothing.
On now is York to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
On the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. No run here with Amari on Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 13-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty. Incomplete. And now they're facing 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And he drops it. Whiffed on his first target of the game. And what's worse, partner, that makes it 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got a hat. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
They snap it to Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. And talk about converting on 4th in a big way. Give him 17 yards. This drive rolls on. Going with an alternate play here. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that is good for a Chargers first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working on 2nd down. Herbert. On target here to Njoku. Stops there, but that gets them the first big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
First down, Chargers.
Throwing now, Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Now Herbert to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 3 yards brings up 4th down.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. That's Harris on the right side. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short. And yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with home. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
My man, he's in the clear. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He spits down inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup for the Jets. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Room to run inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
York now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They bump their lead up to 14.
Chargers nothing. Cade York to kick off.
On now he's York to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it will be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. David Onyemata. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 16 yards, but it brings up
3rd down give to Hampton. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for this. He finds Njoku complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Los Angeles.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Devondre Sweat. The 2nd time that they have brought him down on this series. On 2nd down, Herbert. Pressure's there. They get him. A big loss back at the 43. Mario Davis. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. Herbert. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get the big play just before half. 37 yards.
First down, Chargers.
From the red zone now. Complete here to Hampton. He dodged the tackle. And he gets home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Omarion Hampton scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Point after is converted by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Jets 14, Chargers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
And
Chargers.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Here's Klubnik now. And that's taken in by the rookie out of Indiana. And he's tackled out to get this to the opposing 46. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to be first down, Jets.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going play action. Klubnik. And they answer. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. York now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Jets 21, Chargers 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Chased out to his right. Brought in by Ganson. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Jets take over first and 10.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
25 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets first down.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Looking to throw. Klubnik. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
They'll take over First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start out with Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hampton trying to pick it up. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that's going to make it first down Chargers.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So first down from the 41. Herbert now off the play fake. He's got Quentin Johnson complete.
Yeah, it is kind of brave playing with the Jets, right?
But he hangs on for a game down to the enemy 44.
First down, Chargers.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Right here is the intended target there. And now they face second down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Herbert now. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Didn't get all they wanted out of that last play, so now they've got 3rd and 8. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and long for him here. He finds Johnston. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
To Quentin Johnston.
Herbert's on first and 10. And he's had 4 for 5 passing since coming out of halftime.
Los Angeles.
Throwing off the play fake. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Herbert back to throw. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Herbert. That one's complete right side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Chargers.
They'll run with Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And the decision pays off. Touchdown, Chargers. Lad McConkey capping a 14-play possession there with 6. Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for two.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Swamped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Klubnik. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets leading by 6. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's going to the air. Klubnik connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Hall running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Braylon Allen, the one he was looking for that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Setting up to pass. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Still fighting forward. It's a New York touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Chargers 15.
Now he's York to kick this one away.
York to kick off for the Jets.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert. On target here to Njoku. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First down, Chargers.
Now Herbert to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take the interception back across the...
Hello,
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47.
They're going to look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Caught by Wilson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down, Jets.
Back to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 20. play action. They'll throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it facing a second and long situation. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, here's Goff.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
He'll take this deep in his own territory. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now Cade York for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Lions 0. Cade York.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 78 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New York.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's a great route here and good recognition. Their tight end's going to give a little hesitation in the middle of that route. Hopefully slow his cover man for just a split second. And he's going to continue down the field, and he makes a nice catch there. And now the common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
His throw incomplete.
It will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Cade York on now for the field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. He completes it to Wilson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards is...
Man, my homeboy TG Troy, the gamer, is 20-8. He's on a... What's the streak, bro? It was a 10-game winning streak, man. That one little hacker came in, bro, and then derailed him or nothing like that, bro. We are balling today. Shout out to Troy, the gamer, man. If y'all want that smoke with him, man, go ahead and add him on Madden 27. He's ready. Yep, TROYY, the gamer. That's his tag, y'all. That's his tag.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Going right back to Wilson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And Mitchell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. He's throwing a good one, and it's caught. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, New York.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. That is caught by Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in and drop him before he could take the shot downfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Now gone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside.
Thank you, Macabri. Yeah, bro. Nice upset with the Jets. Yeah, I'm running it pretty good with the Jets, man. Thank you for supporting the channel too, yo. Thank you for supporting the channel. What, you stream on Madden, bro? That, you know what? It's crazy. I like streaming too, like the games like this, but I don't like necessarily. I always streaming. I like every now and again streaming up there. So I completely understand you, bro. It's fun watching other people play the game too, bro. Everybody's talking about the freaking, what's that jank called? The Blitz. Uh-oh. Let me add the sound. Hold on. Let me add the sound. All that with gears and everything. The mid blitz. Yeah, the mid blitz, bro. Everybody's not liking that mid blitz. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California.
Oh my gosh, Jets against Rams.
Of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here.
It's crazy, everything getting up. Y'all thought they would have patched it up on Madden 27. Huh?
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You ain't wrong about that, man. That's what my boy said. You ain't wrong about that.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford on the move to his left. He hits Adams complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And brought down, but not before the...
And it's going to be a game, yo. It's going to be a game for sure.
11 more on that one and another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
22-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now it's Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee from 17 yards out. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Harrison Mevis for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Jets nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being... That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A give running right is Hall. And he's got it to about the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Steps away to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. The 20, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. York on now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 14, Rams 7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Kene Nwangu. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal, New York.
Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
2nd and 3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. They'll try to run with Hall. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They begin the drive with Williams. And some space here. And he's out right at the 25. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
It's caught here by Adams. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Stafford. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the shot.
Man, I got this swag. My hat matching my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hat matching my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag.
When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on him now.